is trying to put his emphasis on this offense. They traded away Jordan Howard. We were just talking about him earlier, but they traded away Jordan Howard and they drafted David Montgomery. So it looks like this team is kind of going to be built a little bit like Kansas City. I don't want to say, that's what the only thing that they're gunning for. But the reason I say that a little bit is because they want a more versatile back. That's why they went with David Montgomery. Mitchell Trubisky can move around on his feet just like Pat Mahomes can, but Mitchell Trubisky don't have a gun or a cannon like Pat Mahomes does. But most people don't. So that's not really, a knock on Mitchell Trubisky. Their wide receivers, I mean, Allen Robinson, Anthony Miller, Ridley, and I think Taylor Gabriel is still there as well. So those are not all, big household names. So and you got Trey Burton at tight end. So what can this wide receiver and this receiving group do for this game against the Green Bay Packers? So I think it will be, a little bit of a struggle. I do think Mr. Trubisky will come out and he will throw the ball well because I think he will rival Aaron Rodgers, and I think he's up for the task. But running game from the Green Bay Packers, and can the Chicago Bears improve their offense? Because they were known as a defensive team last year. They're going to need some type of offensive play from this Bears offense to keep up with Aaron Rodgers. Because if he gets hot, it's a problem. It's going to be a big problem on it. So that is the first game that will be going on in the NFL tomorrow. It is going down at Soldier Field, so that's going to be awesome. The weather should be awesome. Should be football weather up there in the Midwest, and it's going to kick off for the rest of for the next 3-4 months. We're going to be talking about this, so we're going to be previewing the Thursday night game on X Squad Radio Network, and then we're going to be talking about some of the main matchups on Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time on the WaitAMinuteShow.com. So before I get out of here, there's a couple things I want to say. And one is, on here, make sure that you're sharing, this show with your social media, with your family members, with friends, and everyone. It's very interactive. We like to have a good time, so then that way, you can discuss the show and be in on the show with other people that So make sure you're following X Squad Radio Network and you're following this particular show. And it's very easy if you're not already, so you get notified when the show is launched, is that you can go on your phone to the Spreaker app if you're already listening to it on now, and then you just click on X Squad Radio Network, and then it's going to have a more button. And then when you hit that, it's going to give you all the shows that are there. You got people like Fish and Grits and Kesey and among others that is on here because there's a plethora. You got The Greatest, DJ Pace. I mean, it's a bunch of other shows that you can follow as well. But make sure you're following this show as well, so you get notification when it goes live. So you can jump in here and chat with your boy, and also you can chat with Lopan. Indeed. Yeah. So. Other thing is, don't forget, October 18th, 19th, and 20th, the TDSS 5. That is the Doug Stewart Show 5 that is going down here in Atlanta, October 18th, 19th, and 20th. So just go to xsquadaffiliates.com/TDSS5 for all the information so that you can register and come down here and hang out and have a good time with me, Doug Stewart, and anybody else that's going to be down here in the ATL that weekend. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I told you at the beginning of the show, and I appreciate you for hanging out, that I was going to hand out a Big L award. And I'm going to keep my word and stick to it. So it's time for the Big L Award, which is the Big Loser Award. So sometimes we just got to, take an L in life, and we do losers things in life. And it just happens. I mean, I've gotten it. Lopan's gotten it. A bunch of people have gotten the Big L Award. And so we here at the Wait a Minute Show, we keep it very, very unbiased. We keep it fair, and we don't play any favorites when we hand this thing out, and we're not going to play any favorites. So normally we would jump in the negative G5, Wait a Minute Show Jet, or, we'll jump in the mobile home. We don't need to do all that. We just need to speak about it. We don't need to roll up on anybody because this happens all over the country and I'm sure all over the world. So I'm going to let you in on a little secret, right? Trying to stay active, trying to stay healthy, trying to, do the right thing and everything. So I like to frequent the gym and I like to go there, get my workout in, do what I need to do, get out of there, and be done with it. Like I said, just stay active, and keep the heart pumping and the blood, going around and circulating and all that stuff. But I got a problem when I be up in the gym sometimes. And I know other people have experienced this. And that is gym etiquette. No, not J-I-M. It's not person. It's G-Y-M. Gym etiquette. There are particular things that you should not do when you are at the gym. And one of them is, and I hate this, in front of the dumbbell bar. You got a mirror. It's a mirror completely around the entire gym. But for whatever reason, you want to come and stand right directly in front of all the weights and then just put your body parts up on the weights instead of taking what you want, step back and work out. But no, you want to stand in the way and I'm trying to get to the weights and I got to wait until you finish up your rep to get the weight that I want. And then after you finish up your rep and you move out the way, I grab mine. You think this is a green light to go back and get right in front of the weights. No, back your sorry self up and have some gym etiquette, okay? And then the other thing that I hate this more than anything, is that I'm working out and I see the next station that I'm going to go to. But then someone goes over to that station. That's not a problem. That's not a problem at all. Get your workout on. We're all there to get better. But the problem I got is that you go to that station to do a workout that is completely different from what the station is. I am sitting there waiting to use the cables and this brother wants to lay down and do his ab work. You can go clear across the room in the ab room, workout room, instead of just doing it right there in front of the cables. And then I'm looking like, okay, maybe he's done. Now he wants to plank. Now he wants to, stretch his legs. And now he wants to do something else. So I couldn't take it anymore. I went over there. I said, hey, you got any more reps that you need to do? He was like, oh, I can move out the way. Well, you should have moved out the way 20 minutes ago because you've been holding up the station from somebody else using it so they can get in, get out, and then the next person can get on that station. It irks me to all irkability. I don't even know if that's a word, but whatever. It irks me. It gets on my nerves. And it's just like I know your mama raised you better than that, and you should have some gym etiquette. So for all the people in the United States and the world who has no gym etiquette, you got to take this big L.
See? Another loser.
Indeed as well, Lopez. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Another one in the books, a Big L award. Get your butt from in front of the weights. I gotta get there. You holding me up. Jeez. Oh, I ain't even mentioned the other one. Where you sit there and you check your stocks and your bonds and all that stuff on the bench, and then you go to Facebook and you say, oh, what's going on in social media? Let me check the weather too. Get your butt off that bench. Goodness. All right, I'm off of it. Ladies and gentlemen, we handed out the Big Ed Award, but hey, we're going to be handing out even more, but I appreciate y'all for joining in. If you were listening in the background, I also appreciate you guys too. We love to have fun here, and I hope you had fun. We're talking sports, and more sports. So, folks, Hurricane Dorian, people in the Bahamas, anybody that's affected by Hurricane Dorian, our thoughts, our prayers, and everything is with y'all out there. We are thinking about you, and we're hoping the best for everything that's going on with that situation. TDSS 5, I already said it, October 18, 19, 20. Go to xsquadaffiliates.com/TDSS5. That's all you got to do and register yourself. Get yourself down here. Is there anything else? No, let me thank some people. Thank some people that was in the listening, that was in the Wait a Minute Show chat room. So, Ms. Mocha Bell, I see you out there. Appreciate you for joining in. Good luck with your Dolphins. You're going to need it. Mo Cheese, I see you out there. Big dog, appreciate you for joining in. Good luck with the Atlanta Falcons. Rides up. Ben from BS3 Sports, I see you out there, big dog. He is a Cowboys fan, man. I know y'all glad to have Zeke back. The governor of Minnesota, Vince Wright, I see you out there. Your Vikings, there are big expectations on them, sir. Big expectations. Susan Sparrow, I see you out there. Saskatchewan, go Rough Riders. Who else we got out here? Clutch Conversations, he's also a Cowboys fan. You already know. Lopan said he gonna see you one day. Marcus, I see you out there. Also, Cowboy fan, the greatest from South Central. I see you out there, Cowboys fan. We got a bunch of Cowboys fans in here. But, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. I'm going to get out of here. Enjoy the rest of your week, man. Enjoy this football that's coming up, whether it's Canadian, college, or professional. But get your folks together, man, and have a moment. Have a moment and be one. So, for your man, Jelani J.B. Bodie, two things as always. Stay positive and push forward. And I'll holler at y'all later. Lopan, let's go.